You guys know that I'm a very big fan of dot stickers in my functional planning in my Hobonichi Weeks. But today is a different kind of video because I'm going to be using the Hobonichi Stencil, which is available in the website. And this isn't exactly mine, it is actually my husband's, and I'm also using the Hobonichi pens that comes free with your order, so the ballpoint as well as the brush pen. First, I'm going to be deepening the lines and sectioning my page on the left, and I'm just using the blue pen for that in the ballpoint multi-pen, and then I just used the brackets that come with the stencil, and then I wrote payday using the brush pen. And of course, because I want it to be a little bit more decorative, I am putting or using the sparkles, and I will be using that quite a lot in this plan with me. Next, I use some of those emphasis as well as that scout circle to put information about this workshop that I have, and it is the time as well as it's going to be in zoo. And then next, I am writing down a note for the week using the 8mm washi in the stencil. So the stencils come in different types, and you know which type by color. So this yellow one is one of the more decorative ones. We used to have the green one, I believe that's the functional one, but we don't have that anymore. These are very good quality, however they can break on you if you're not careful, and I think that's what happened to the stencil that we had before. You can actually buy all of the stencils all at once. There's very many different kinds, and I think there's two sets that you can choose from. One of them has the animals and the other one is more functional and more adult, but I only have this one, but I may be ordering this if I do enjoy this spread. So as you can see here, I use this more decoratively than I would functionally, but it does have some of the essentials, like the brackets are very good for functional planning as well as the circles, but I wanted it to be a little bit more fun, and this is what we have so far. Next, I'm going to be tracking my YouTube upload schedule, and this is the video that is for Monday, and I also have a video towards the end of the week, as well as some filming happening on the weekend. So because of my busy schedule, lately I've only been able to film on the weekends, and I filmed this on Saturday and it's Sunday now, so I've just edited this, and this is the voiceover. So here I'm using the brush pen once again to mark filming, and I didn't use the brush pen quite a lot. I mostly used the ballpoint multi-pen, the black and the red one for writing down stuff, and the blue pen for sectioning the page. And this is what I was talking about when I mentioned the circles. It does have it in this stencil. It has different sizes as well. So as I mentioned, the brush pen, going back to the brush pen, I will be using that throughout the week, but not in the beginning of the week, because I'm waiting to see if I need to write down anything else, because the brush pen does write very thickly, so it does take up a lot of the space. And also, I'm sorry if I sometimes use the wrong pen color and just write over it. It happens. And here I'm adding my own little doodles, because it does look like it's a doodle page basically. And I didn't have a lot of choices because, you know, I only had one of the many stencils available. So I just wrote some arrows, and there will be a lot of arrows in this spread. I'm also deepening, not really deepening, but creating shadows around the stencil drawing that I did, just to make it more interesting, and so it doesn't look too bland, in my opinion. You know, I always like a very decorative page, even if it is functional planning. So this is me touching up all of the little doodles. And that is the left page. I believe this is nearly complete. I will just add a little bit later on, but we are going to be moving on to the right page. So here, instead of just using the regular ruler side, I'm using the scallop side. So it is a little bit more decorative, and I'm using the ruler side to mark each day. So on the big space, that is going to be my running task list. So I'm just using I'm not sure what you call it, like the strikes. I'm really not sure what you call it, but this is what it looks like, and I think that's one of my favorite ones. But my ultimate favorite one in this stencil is the sparkle little doodles, because it looks like stars, and that is one of my favorite symbols. So here I'm writing down my trackers, and I'm switching to the brush pen, and I'm just writing down what I'm tracking, my Instagram, my workout, as well as my diet. The diet, not so much. I just wanted to mark if there are any days that I was really good with eating healthy. And here I used the bigger and the smaller circles because I didn't have enough space between workout and diet, so it had to be a little circle. And that is my tracker complete, and this page is almost done. I'm just going to add a little bit more information here and there, and I'm also finishing up some of the doodles that I have missed in the first one. And it doesn't look too bad. It still looks quite decorative, and this stencil really is pretty good, and I highly recommend it if you like this kind of page. So here I'm just writing down what each section is for: my schedule, my YouTube, my daily log, and my running task list. And that is a page complete. So it only has a few colors, but if you have more multi-pens or more colored pens, then I think that this page would really pop if you use a lot of colors. And that is all for us today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.